we're back with 843 TV, and I'm sitting with JOToole, and we are having a great conversation about the Economic Development Corp here in Beaufort County. We just picked up about how our area is, our community is really united in working with new people coming in, and they're doing their due diligence. So, as a resident, let's talk about what they expect from you. I think that's important that we haven't talked about yet.
Well, I think you touched on it. We have new leadership here in Beaufort County. In a lot of places, we have new mayors. I think most importantly is that we keep our ear to the ground and communicate quickly with resident groups that might have an interesting have an interest in a project we're considering. Last year we had and our year runs from July to June, so I may be talking like it's New Year's here, but it's a new fiscal year for us. But we had an aerospace group looking to invest $23 million out on Hilton Head Airport's general aviation side of the airport, and getting out there quickly and communicating with residents and answering their difficult questions is what the community should continue to expect from us, because we don't want investors to waste their time on legal and environmental stuff if the project's not going forward. So we just want to make sure we're in totally communicative with the community, and we'll be doing things with WHHI to make sure that happens. But there'll be land acquisitions, there'll continue to be projects in each community that we can see. We've got a fairly full pipeline, and I don't think we have any controversial projects coming forward. But as we start to talk about like buying large tracts of land for light industrial development, we're going to have to really communicate a lot with the community.
I saw a piece of land in Palmetto Business Park on the island. What would that be for? What would be the purpose of that land?
Well, the town council, the Palmetto Bay Business Park, yeah. So the town is working on its plans throughout the island. So the town will identify what the use is, and then we'll try to help them market it. So that's kind of our role right now. I believe they might be intending to do a business mix with some workforce housing and a walkability component in that park and along Arrow Road. But that's my understanding. But we just stay ready to let the community work on its plans and try to be as supportive as possible.
Well, exactly, and that's the role you play so well.
Yeah.
So, John, we have some exciting news to share. As we are wrapping up our 843 TV episode today, JOToole is going to have his own TV show. Well, the Economic Development Corp is going to have one. And I'm fortunate to be the host of it, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be called Converge. I'm going to tell our viewers about that.
Yeah, so Converge has become a theme. You know, sometimes themes are kind of revealed to you through your work, and if you're listening, it can inform what you do next. So we're really excited to launch a program called Converge. Our annual conference has been called Converge. But if you look at our success is an ode to JOToole or Charlie Stone or Kelly Brunson. Really, what our success is owed to is so many partners that humbly come together and function as a fabulous team in Beaufort County, through the SCA region, and even through the entire state of South Carolina. So what we're going to do is we're going to have more filmings. I believe we're planning on 8 annually, and then what we'll do is bring our partners together. And we're going to have a heavy focus this year. Our Converge Summit will have a heavy focus on workforce. We'll continue to look at education, environmental, and other themes, as well as bringing in some of the beneficiaries of our work to talk about what their projects are going to mean to Beaufort County and the region. So it's very exciting. I thank you for your input, and I think viewers are going to find it interesting and informative, and living up to our commitment to communicate with the stakeholders and give credit to our stakeholders.
Exactly, and this is one thing when John and I have always talked to. There's so much more to share, so we decided that we needed a platform, and that's that's where Converge came about. So John, I want to thank you so very much. Oh, I do want to share with you the first show for Converge will be in September, so be sure to look for that. And it's on WHHI, our beloved station here in the Lowcountry. Well, thank you so much for today.
Thank you, Kathryn.
And I get to see you next time in September in Converge. And this is 843 TV, where communities come to speak. I'll see you next time.